Hey guys, it's Nessa.
I'm Sophie.
Okay, today we're gonna talk about whiny bitches,
Ah,
which is
okay.
our favorite topic because there's a lot of whiny bitches out in the world.
In case you haven't noticed, it's probably half the population females.
And this is Charles.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing that I definitely hate is when a girl is with a guy for a certain period of time and they totally treat him like shit and they're like, why are you treating me that way? You shouldn't treat me that way because I'm not gonna stick around for long. Half the time when girls say that shit, they stay because they like being treated like shit. They like being talked down to because that's just what they like to do.
And I think part of the reason why here is if you notice half of the population of teenagers or young adults or whatever, or like the people you see in malls or whatever, the reason why they like being talked down to and whatever is because they have this thing for attention and they like to be the center of attention. So by
Which is
talking down,
retarded.
exactly, because by getting talked down to, it'll make the guy look bad and make everyone feel sorry for her when he's not doing shit.
Exactly. For instance, I have a cousin. Okay, she got into a situation and she had a baby. The guy wants nothing to do with her, like nothing. And she's always posting on Facebook, like, you're such an asshole. You're posting pictures of your new girlfriend on Facebook, okay? What about your son? You put yourself in this situation, bitch. It it's not like he was just like, hey, you want to have a baby? And he didn't even plan on sticking around. He didn't even like you to begin with. He felt bad for you. Sorry.
And also, if you notice here, the girls who have babies with guys and they leave them or whatever, they try to have the baby to anger down the guy, and it never really works. And I don't think they really take note to the fact that just because you have a kid with someone doesn't mean they're always going to be there, unfortunately, whether it's right or wrong. And you should have thought more thoroughly before you actually went through with it.
Like, number one, you're 16 years old. Okay, yeah, like don't get me wrong. I totally understand. Like when you're all in the moment and everything, one thing leads to another, and then that's that. But number one, there's always Plan B. Okay, if you're gonna purposely get yourself pregnant to anchor down a guy, and then wonder why he doesn't want to talk to you, and wonder why he's treating you like shit, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Like, granted, like I said before, I understand, like, when you're in the moment, shit happens. But there's always Plan B. Fucking, I'm totally against abortion. I don't believe in it. But the thing is don't wonder why a guy's treating you like shit if you set him up. Doesn't make any sense.
Now, not only is it setting up, but there's like such a lack of common sense and intelligence in girls these days, and a lot of them have very low self-confidence. And also, if you thought about it or whatever, some of the guys do kind of play on that with girls to get them, to get
You're
what they
so
want.
beautiful. Oh my god, I want you to be my wife.
And,
Shut the fuck up.
a lot of the time, girls do fall for it. And, it doesn't give them a right to necessarily whine about it. And I think that that's something in your personal life that you shouldn't be posting all over Facebook.
Exactly. And then you wonder why people talk shit about you. If you don't want people to talk shit about you, don't post your shit on Facebook. Write it in a frickin' diary or something.
Not only does it cause, people talking shit, but it causes a lot of problems for you personally, as it does play, a role in a girl's self-confidence and whatever, and you're putting your whole personal life out there. And when you start doing that, why? Like, there's just no point. Like, yeah, people are going to talk to you differently, and people can just disrespect you because the guy that's going on here isn't posting anything about it, but you are.
Exactly. And then you wonder why people judge you. People judge you by the way you act and by the way you present yourself. For instance, if you want to be a hoe, don't post it on Facebook. Be a private hoe. I'm not saying run your own company, but don't post it on Facebook.
There's never going to be a time where people aren't going to talk shit about you. There's never going to be a time where people aren't going to judge you because
that's how the world is.
That's how the world works. I think a lot of the time, if you kind of take note to the fact that there's so many teenage girls now, and whatever.
Who are pregnant and wonder why the baby daddy has another girlfriend.
That too, and you are, a lot of these girls surround themselves with people who agree with them, and they aren't always the best people. They get looked down upon too, as because of the situation is, you are who you hang out with. Bottom line. And when you start doing that stuff and getting involved,
but then again,
it comes with the territory.
And
even if you're not doing, when it comes with that, even if you aren't doing what those other people are doing, if you're associated with them, people from the outside